When I do these talks with a traditional business audience, when I talk about consumer behavior, largely it's discounted. It's sure they say that until they actually go to the store, and then price drives the decision. When I talk about the $12 trillion in the sustainable investment community, it's largely dismissed by traditional leaders. But when I talk about attracting and retaining this generation of talent, the data it's overwhelming. I mean, the data is overwhelming that what this audience wants from their work is really different than what you and I wanted when we graduated. And I admit, when I graduated, I went to Wall Street. You know, I was trying to make as much money as I could, as fast as I could. And when I went to work every day, I checked my values at the door with my coat, sat down in my cube, worked 90 hours a week, and then wrote a check to charity at the end of the year to try to write away my guilt. There was a dissonance between how I lived my life at work and what I did outside of work. I don't think this audience is putting up with that anymore. I think they want to bring their whole self to work, and I think the data is really clear that they're looking not only for money in the work, but meaning and purpose. And there's been really compelling data about the trade-offs that they're willing to make sure they find a vocation rather than a job, and a vocation that has values and purpose at the center. And so, yes, if you were to ask me what I think the driving force for the next decade of stakeholder capitalism will be this community demanding authenticity from the organizations they join. That they authentically are considering how they can contribute, not just to the bottom line, but to society and the environment at the same time.